Good afternoon, sweet friends. It's been a few days, I know. I'm Donna Ray. This is Flannel Jammies Farm, and this is Flossmas Day 18. Oh my goodness. Yes, we went out of town for a couple of days. You saw that we did Wreaths Across America in our last episode, and we traveled all through Smithfield and did lots of shopping and had lots of fun. On Sunday, we drove up to Richmond and we spent the day with our son Robert, who makes everything merry and bright. He is a wonderful man. And I say that as his mom, which I know we all do, but he is a wonderful man, and he is very calming and very loving and just very kind and such a darling man. So I'll insert a couple of pictures of us here. We had a great time. We went out to brunch. We walked all through Carytown in Richmond and did some shopping. We went to the Virginia Museum of Fine Arts to visit with his girlfriend who works there. Her name is Rachel, and she's darling as well. And so we visited with her, and that was a lot of fun. And then the last couple of days I've just been kind of, you know, all the things that we do, right? We need to write the cards, and we need to pack the packages, and we need to go to the post office. Yes, I was back at the post office again today. Scarlett, I have to go to the post office again. Yuck. Guys, wish me well. Remember what happened the last time I went to the post office? Now I gotta go back again. Hopefully, I'll see you soon. Oh dear, here we go again. Off to the post office. Oh my. I may have to go to Chick-fil-A for fries. Heading to the same post office. You'd think I'd go to a different one, right? The other one that I frequently will go to is near Dying to Stitch, but it is even worse. So I can't go there. Oh boy, and we can't even get into the parking lot. Here we go. Let's see what's going on here. To go as far down as possible in this parking lot, and you saw why. Although, who can give up this space right here? So, here we go. Beautiful. I hope I'll see you before Christmas. So, 50 minutes later, that's 50, I have some things in the mail. What an interesting thing to go to the post office during Christmas time. There was a gentleman in there who could not hear at all and was telling the very sweet lady beside him all about his daughter and her troubles. And the lady right in front of me had a box that I could fit in and be mailed anywhere in the world. It was huge. And she waited all that time, and she got up in the line to see how much it was going to cost. And she didn't even have it addressed. So the postal workers, God bless them, are keeping good humor. None of them appear to be going postal yet. The very nice man who was helping me said, she doesn't even have that thing addressed yet. She needs to get on the stick here. So yeah, it was quite a bit of chaos in there, but you know what, at the same time, it was good to see everybody waiting patiently, being as kind as they could to one another. And so all in all, I've come out unscathed so far, and no one has tried to hit my Jeep with their vehicle. I'll see you soon, everybody. Well, it worked out okay. The line was slow, but everyone was very, very sweet. And no one tried to hit my Jeep this time, which was very nice. And then I went to the store and I bought sushi to bring home for dinner. I just thought, I've been doing too much. I'm going to just pick up some sushi and it will be wonderful. And Mr. Flannel Jammies Farm will love that as well. So let me show you a couple of things. I've been wrapping some gifts. I'm a gift shaker. Are you a gift shaker? I wonder what that is. I've been wrapping some gifts. You know, it always seems to sneak up on me. When our children were smaller, of course, we wrapped things immediately when we got them home because we didn't want them to find them. And now I find myself waiting, and then sometimes I forget where I've put the gift. Sometimes I'm at the last minute scrambling to get them wrapped. So I've tried to start wrapping a little bit today and tuck some things under the tree. So I've done a little shopping. What else is new, right? I've been enabled. I like to watch some knitting podcasts as well as FlossTube videos. There's something very calming about the knitting ones. I love to watch Lindsay at A Wooden Nest. I love to watch Jules at So Sweet Violet. One of Jules's pieces is heading its way to me, and I'm thrilled. There are lots of them that I like to watch. One in particular is Sandy at By the Lakeside. She has beautiful things, and her podcasts are just lovely little visits, and it's a beautiful part of my day. But recently she had her planner out on her table in her podcast, and my husband and I were watching, and we were riveted because the planner looked really well laid out. It made sense to us, which a lot of planners don't, right? And not only that, the pages were gridded, which we love. So my husband immediately started researching, like, oh my goodness. So we each got an early Christmas gift. We got the 2019 Hobonichi Techno, and I know it's in crinkly, shiny plastic, I'm sorry. Hobonichi Techno Life Book for 2019. As I said, we'd seen Sandy using hers and we fell in love. Well, then we also, because, you know, we needed covers for them. So we each got a leather cover, and so here's the cover that it goes in. This one's mine. And you'll see it slips right in here. This is from Coal Creek, and it was pricey, but it's heavy and beautiful, and it looks like it will wear beautifully and only look like you've had great adventures the more it wears. That's what I think anyway. So we each got those because we were enabled by Sandy at By the Lakeside. Last night I was watching Brandy at Every Home Needs a Gnome, who's lovely, and if you haven't watched her, please do. What a gracious and kind soul. Just a lovely, lovely woman. But she was talking about at one point bags that she'd gotten at the Target dollar spot. They were plaid, looked like maybe mesh or fabric bags, and they were $3, and they were just a wee bit smaller than a regular Made by Mama Joan project bag. So I thought, well, I've got to go to Target and get some, right? So as I was out and about today, I went to Target, and I couldn't find the plaid ones that Brandy showed, but in the dollar spot for $3 were these great gray flannel felted ones. They had black ones too, but I thought a black one is just going to be covered in scarlet hair in like 5 seconds. So I didn't go with black. But I got a couple of these gray felted little red pom-pom, and they're great. They're just a wee bit smaller than a regular size project bag. I bought a couple of them because I thought these would be great, just extra project bags to have around. They're soft and pliable and just wonderful to tuck in as I'm going somewhere. Great deal. Thank you so much, Brandy. All right. Also, while I was out shopping for gifts, I went to, you know, as we do, Home Goods, TJ Maxx Home Goods. I love table linens. I have a small addiction to them. I love antique linens, but I also really love just pretty table linens. I'm a big fan of April Cornell, the designer. Her aesthetic is very flowery and very just beautiful. And so while I was there in the TJ Maxx Home Goods, I found, as sometimes happens, April Cornell holiday napkins. And these are gorgeous. It's a set of 4. They've got birds and berries and pine boughs on them. $5.99 for a set of 4. So I bought the only 2 they had. So I have a set of 8. We use cloth napkins all the time. We gave up paper napkins many, many years ago. And so I always like to have a bunch on hand. And when I can find a great deal like this on a designer that I love in beautiful Christmas colors that will go with my decor anytime, yes please. I've been getting some mail, some happy little spots of joy in my mailbox from members of the Floss Tube community, and it's been such a delight to go to the mailbox and find little cards, little sweet notes from those of you in the Floss Tube community. What a support it is for me. I appreciate each one of you that spends a little bit of your day with me. I so appreciate that. And then that you would send me a little card or leave me a comment or hit the like and subscribe button. It's just a lovely affirmation of our visits together. And I appreciate it so much. So lately I've gotten a couple of interesting ones. So my dear friend Glenn at Southern Stitcher lives here locally, but so she sent me this card, and I love it. It's so Glenn. Obviously he was handmade, and so there's this really cool linen print or animal print, and then this really nice sparkly swirl. And inside it says, it's not quite a deer, but ... Glenn, this made my day. Thank you so, so much. Oh my goodness. I got a lovely little card from my dear friend Ginger Gerald. Peace on Earth. So that was really sweet. I got a nice card from Kimberly Butler. Here comes Santa's cows, here comes Santa's cows, right down Santa's cows lane. And there's a sweet note inside, but it says, Merry Christmas and a Happy Moo Year. What fun. Oh my goodness. And then yesterday, the epic mail arrived. The Bee sisters have outdone themselves. Have you seen Elena and Olivia's card on social media? Look at the hoop skirts on these girls. I mean, and it's 2 sides of fabulousness. They're just lovely. So it says, love and stitches, Olivia and Elena, wishing you joy and laughter this holiday, okay? And on the other side, it says, thank you for all the joy and laughter you have brought us over the last year. We are so grateful to be part of this lovely community. Merry Stitchy Christmas, the Bee sisters. They have summed up how I think we all feel about being together in this stitchy community. It's joy and it's laughter. It's support when the tears come. It's the unwavering support. We're human, we make mistakes, right? But we stick by one another. we lose people, and it's hard, and we hold each other up. We laugh so hard sometimes that it hurts. Floss tube is a beautiful place to be. Thank you, sisters. All right, I'm going to show you a little stitchy progress. I've had very little because we've been in and out of town and making merry. But I have had some. So I'm working on a secret stitch that I can't show you yet. And it's taking a little bit of my time. It's a higher count than I'm normally stitching at, but I'm really enjoying it. So anyway, this is Plum Street Samplers 12 days. This one is the second day. Remember, I had started the second day and I didn't iron it, so I hope you'll forgive me. I know I should have. Several of you have asked me though about, I gush about the Gloriana silk in the red color, the poinsettia. And a couple of you have asked me, well, what are the other two colors that you never talk about? So here's the Gloriana poinsettia, that's the red. This is Gloriana Forest, and this is the green that I'm using. And then the gold is Gloriana Golden Squash. And so they're all silks and they're all just lovely. And together, I really like the look that is coming together on this. So here I am. Ah, it's such a mess. I know I didn't iron, I'm sorry. But here I am on the second day. I'm almost done with this day, which means, you know what? I might actually start on the third day before Christmas this year. Several of you have been so kind and sweet and encouraging by telling me that you stitch a little bit slowly as well, and that you are going to join me on this 12 days journey. You and I are going to make it before 12 years. I promise. Friends, it's been a lot of fun to visit with you today. I am going to visit with you more tomorrow. Tonight I have lots to do. My kitchen table is literally covered. I can't see the surface of it. It's covered with all of my Christmas cards that I'm furiously writing and trying to get out, and some pieces from a Harry and David box that arrived for us are kind of scattered about. And then there are 2 wine glasses waiting to be poured. Friends, I hope that your day has been warm and wonderful, and I wish you a bright and beautiful evening, one full of rest and comfort. I'll see you tomorrow.